football may have a new look, but some things never change. For the fourth successive season, Celtic kick off with a new manager. Dundee United, though, aren't planning much of a welcome for Martin O'Neill. There's been more outs than ins at Tannadice this summer, but three new signings do figure. Neil Heaney from Darlington, Hasni Al-Joffrey from Bolton, and Jamie Buchan from Aberdeen. Frenchman Joachim Fernandez, who had a spat with Gaza midweek, wasn't registered in time, and Danny Griffin, signed from St Johnstone, is recovering from a knee operation. With goals hard to come by, Paul Sturrock is searching for a new striker.
Yeah, it's more or less a 3-4-3 system that Paul Sturrock is playing tonight, Ian. I just wonder who's going to actually pick up Chris Sutton tonight. DeVos would normally play between the two markers. I think DeVos may well pick up Chris Sutton tonight, given his physical attributes, and we'll see Hasni Al-Joffrey play between the two markers. Further forward, a very offensive-looking United side, and great to see Jim Patterson back after his leg break. He'll give United natural width down the left side, as will Neil Heaney on the other side. But as I always say, when a side includes a natural wide player, United have to get the ball into his feet often and early.
So Chris Sutton plays for Celtic, even though his pre-season has been severely restricted by an ankle injury. Martin O'Neill's only other signing to date, Belgian international Jos Valharen, steps straight into the defence. The new boys are more than welcome by Celtic fans, but the sweetest sight for them is the sight of the number 7 back on the team sheet, Henrik Larsson.
Yeah, I think it's a system that Alan Stubbs in particular will be happy with, Ian, playing between two markers. Tom Boyd and Valharen will pick up, and that'll let Alan Stubbs play in what I think is his most productive position when he's spare, when he can step off the back and make passes. And Sutton, of course, gives Celtic the option tonight of missing out the midfield and playing it from back to front. Not really a great deal of natural width, although Jackie McNamara had a fine game against West Ham last midweek, and I think there's a fair bit of weight on his shoulders tonight to get himself to the byline and get some service into that box.
So a new era dawns for Celtic Football Club. You'd forgive this lot for being sceptical. They've heard that line 4 seasons running after all, but the evidence would suggest that this time their club has got it right. Martin O'Neill has earned the right to this job. He has the experience, he has the hunger, the desire, the passion and the commitment. Total commitment. Celtic have been close to his heart all of his life. They are sporting their new away kit today. Incidentally, Dundee United will be playing in green. That's their away kit, and it's to mark their 90th anniversary when they were formed as Dundee Hibernian. Celtic waiting for Dundee United, who will be led out by Jason DeVos. The season starts here for these two teams. 10 months of toil lie ahead. Nobody quite knows what those months will hold, but we are about to get the first clues. Chris Sutton needs to rebuild his career after a nightmare year at Chelsea. An ankle injury has meant he hasn't really taken part in many pre-season games, but Martin O'Neill gambles on the fitness of Scottish football's most expensive signing. Anyone who saw Celtic trying to defend pre-season won't be too surprised that Jos Valharen goes straight into the side after only joining on Friday. But this is like having a new signing as well. Henrik Larsson is back, having missed most of last season with a broken leg. Euro 2000 referee Hugh Dallas is in charge of this season opener. Both teams warmed up with wins over Premiership opposition on Tuesday. Celtic beat West Ham 2-1, Dundee United beat Everton 2-1. I'm sure Harry Redknapp and Walter Smith would point out that it's early days for them. Here he comes. And I think the Celtic fans have caught a glimpse of him. At Leicester City, he turned an ordinary team into an extraordinary team. Good practice that, because in the East End of Glasgow they expect the extraordinary every week. He will of course need time, a precious commodity in football, and in Glasgow in particular, but Celtic do need some stability. So it's Dundee United in green shirts and Celtic in yellow shirts.
I fear the air of expectations surrounding the two managers will be dramatically different. And just for your information, Celtic playing in the away strip. First view of Chris Sutton. Dundee United playing in green tonight. And already Celtic forced into some defending. Well, Celtic have gone through managers over the last decade, almost like Rangers have had title successes, and Martin O'Neill bears the expectations of a huge Celtic support. Paul Sturrock, however, well, the demands are such that I fear the Tannadice club will be expecting, at the very least, somewhere in the top six before the league splits. And there's Thompson just trying to get away there, and an infringement, and Paul Sturrock will realise that this club needs to be in the top half of the table after 33 games. A nutmeg there, and Hugh Dallas, and again, much to the disgust of the United fans. Free kick, Stephen Mahe looking towards Jamie Buchan, who gave away the free kick. There's a lot of jostling going on. That'll be cleared away by United at the second attempt this time. Jason DeVos going in with a hefty challenge. He's getting a little bit scrappy there, and temper's starting to fray, and Alan Stubbs looking around just to see who the perpetrator of the tackle was in the first place, and David Hanna disgusted with himself because he's given away a free kick in a dangerous area from the same type of position. I've watched Henrik Larsson score against Aberdeen at Celtic Park. But, can he repeat that feat? Larsson with a free kick over the wall, just off the post. Unbelievable from Henrik Larsson. Well, that was almost the opening goal. Alan Combe denies him, and I'm almost certain the post helped Dundee United as well, and it did. Early stages of the match, just inside 10 minutes, and Dundee United still at 0-0. Header again, Combe with the second save. Would you believe it? And the free kick from Larsson curling towards goal, and it's the post that saves United from going a goal behind. Mathy holding it up well, shielding the ball, just laying it off. Good work by Alex Mathy. Now United coming, trying to pressurise the Celtic defence. Oh, lovely piece of play. There's the challenge in. Well, that was good play by United, and Jim Patterson just trying to exploit the left side. Dundee United with a corner. And young David McCracken. Up it goes, the header down, looking for a flick inside the box. Larsson's back defending. Now the chance for a break with Celtic. Trying to play the early ball, Berkovic controlling it. Well, he needs support, and there's not too many Celtic jerseys moving forward. There is now Henrik Larsson. Larsson just driving him into the danger area. Great ball in by Larsson. Well, it was swerving away. Great ball in by Henrik Larsson, and it looked as if Hasni Al Joffrey was the man to get the clearing kick, and there it was indeed. Berkovic cleared away comfortably by United. Celtic with most of the possession. That's a lovely pass from Paul Lambert. The drive from Berkovic. He almost tried to put the ball in the back of the net, courtesy of a nutmeg on Jason DeVos. Berkovic. Lovely pass from Lambert. Berkovic in space. Well, United, you can get odds of 4-1 on them winning this match. Celtic clear favourites at 7-4. Well, both of them have had a few setbacks in their pre-season build-up, but it's Celtic coming forward now. Here's Sutton. Is this the first goal for him? Larsson! Oh, what a goal! Henrik Larsson with a special goal! tongue is out. The celebrations begin. And Henrik Larsson gives Celtic the lead in 36 minutes. And this is the difference between an ordinary striker and a special one. First touch towards the goal. Alan Combe caught out. Referee Hugh Dallas deserves great credit. He played the advantage. Sutton tried to get the shot. Larsson, quick thinking, and the ball's in the back of the net. It's 1-0 Celtic. That's what it means to the new manager. Here comes Celtic again with Larsson. Now, just before the break, are we going to see another Celtic goal? Mahi, Berkovic, away goes Sutton on the run. Here's a chance for Celtic. Penalty, no. I believe the referee made the correct decision there, and I think when you see the pictures again, Alan Combe played the ball. That definitely was not a penalty. Petrov made the run, and the ball clearly played by Alan Combe. Another good decision by referee Hugh Dallas. Combe acknowledging the decision. And it goes. Gould will have to be there. He makes certain with a punch. Petrov, not a place to dither about, and again he's caught in possession. Heaney. And he's caught in possession this time by Eyal Berkovic, working back, and has Martin O'Neill's ethos and work code rubbed off on Eyal Berkovic. Only time will tell. The difference between the two sides is Henrik Larsson's goal, and United just trying to muster the last attack of this half. Referee Hugh Dallas brings the first half to an end, and the difference between the two teams is Henrik Larsson. And a goal crafted in 36 minutes, and a special one at that. Hugh Dallas deserves credit. He played the advantage. Sutton tried the shot. Larsson was there, and a class striker that he is, he didn't think twice. He knew where the goal was, and Martin O'Neill applauds his hero, Henrik Larsson. The score at half-time here in Tannadice is Dundee United 0, Celtic 1. Henrik Larsson is idolised by the Celtic fans, and I'm almost certain Paul Sturrock would be delighted if he could find a striker with a fraction of the ability of Larsson to occupy the front row for Dundee United, and that's no real discredit to the two players who are working hard for United at the moment in the front positions, but that little bit of quality would be welcomed, I'm sure. And last season United scored 34 goals in 36 outings, which tells its own story. Getting goals is a problem. Jim Patterson, oh, and Celtic didn't pick up the run there. Patterson just trying to get past, and he wins a free kick. McNamara the culprit, and I don't think the Celtic wing-back can have any complaints. Now this is a perfect opportunity early in the second half for Dundee United to hit back, and there are a number of players who could cause problems. Patterson, McCracken, Buchan, they're all in there. There's a ball across, a goal! 1-1, the perfect answer from Dundee United, and the man I mentioned only moments ago, David McCracken, has equalised for United. And if you were ever in any doubt about the problems in the Celtic defence, there's your answer. And one wonders if there was a Celtic defender involved there. No, McCracken deserves full credit. United are level, and that is where Martin O'Neill requires surgery. There's no false expectations from Celtic. Sutton, no, it's an infringement, and the assistant referee had his flag up early, and there was no doubt in his mind. Well, one wonders what it was for. Was that ball out? Larsson, oh, chest control superb. Now Celtic trying to make moves. Larsson coming in. Shot by Henrik Larsson. Well, he was just waiting for Berkovic to draw one player away, and he did just that, and then he only had one thing in mind. Jason DeVos quite happy to let it go past Alan Combe and the goal. Henrik Larsson trying to double his tally for the season. McNamara trying to avoid the left foot curler from Patterson. He gets it at the second attempt. Oh, that was a chance there for Stephen Thompson. Will he rue that chance later in the game? Beautiful ball at the second attempt from Jim Patterson. It's a free header, he should have scored. And United, I would suggest, if they do manage to get a goal in this match, their tails will be up. And I wouldn't envisage them giving too much away. But at the moment it's Celtic with a chance to go ahead. Mahe was never going in. Well, his body language there, the angle, and really the pressure. It was a great run from Mahe, and again the overlapping fullback causing the problems, but you just never felt the shape of his body was going to hit the target there. Lambert, McNamara, Henrik Larsson looking for the quick 1-2. And again, Celtic moving it about. Sutton playing it in early. Here's a chance for Celtic again. Larsson's on the end of it. Cleared away, a shot! Oh, a great save by Combe! Mahe drives it across, it's in the net! Celtic 2, Dundee United 1, and it's Chris Sutton with his first goal for the club. It was a fantastic save by Alan Combe, but it couldn't stop the former Chelsea man opening his account in his first game in the Premier League. Well, it was a lovely ball in, and it was Alan Stubbs who played it in. The drive from McNamara, it was a great save. Mahe just driving it across the goal, and Chris Sutton, in true Predator style, gives Celtic the lead in the second half. Jason DeVos contemplating the long throw-in to try and cause problems in the centre of the Celtic defence. Tries to get the cross in. Oh! Well, that was another chance, and Paul Sturrock knows it. And if we have a look here, was Benitez offside? He was not, and if he'd connected correctly, that could have been the equaliser. Lambert, Petrov, Larsson. Oh, he plays the nutmeg. Henrik Larsson. Oh, that would have been a fantastic finish. Blocked by the United defender, and I think the assistant referee has spotted an infringement. Look at this skill by Henrik Larsson. He was just waiting to be fouled, and in fact it was one of his own players, Tommy Johnson, who denied him what would have been an early contender for goal of the season. McCracken available again. Oh, he just lost out there. Quick play again, referee plays advantage. Larsson moving away from McCracken, he's trying to get back quickly. Oh, that's a lovely ball in. Tommy Johnson tried to play it early. That's the first time that Jason DeVos has had a free header. Clear indication of Celtic's intent to try and sit on this lead. Good work again by Tom Boyd. Boyd, Sutton, two men who know what it's like to play in the blue of Chelsea. Sutton and Boyd just exchanging passes. And Chris Sutton's goal looks as if it sealed all 3 points. And the man who scored the other goal, Henrik Larsson, was about to make his way off as a substitution, but referee Hugh Dallas brings this game to an end. Celtic win it by 2-1. Martin O'Neill accepts the applause of the fans and the credit from Paul Sturrock. Henrik Larsson gave Celtic the lead with a lovely curling, typical striker's finish. David McCracken provided the equaliser for Dundee United and highlighted some of the problems that Celtic have in defence before Chris Sutton popped up after a drive across the face of the goals, and his tap in from a couple of yards eventually provided Celtic with a winning start to their Premier League campaign at Tannadice.